If you want to build wealth, you have to be an active participant in your financial decisions. Don't let life happen to you, and don't surrender your decision-making power. At this particular juncture in life, this has become really important to me. And I'll tell you why, because I've had this kind of week. In the middle of trying to fix a broken down fence and trellis, all to the tune of a couple of thousands of dollars, out of nowhere, I had an emergency with a gas pipe and had to replace that. And I now have like an 80-foot trench on the side of my house. Now, why I bring this up is, for me, really building an emergency fund so that I could pay for that in cash was really critical. I have not surrendered my financial making decisions. They are really mine. And it was really interesting. I recently did a Millionaire Girls Movement event in Seattle. Hello, Seattle. It's good to see you again. And one of the things that somebody asked me was, I'm getting this settlement and I don't really know how to choose a financial advisor. And my advice was this: make sure you select an advisor who really is an educator, not somebody who says, "Don't you worry, pretty little thing, I'm just going to help you and make the decisions for you." That's not what you want. You want to be part of that decision-making process. You want to get an education in the process of getting an advisor. You don't just want an advocate. It's really important that you're part of that process and you become more financially literate. It's the same with being married. It's incredibly dangerous to just turn over all your decision-making power to your partner. What if something happens to them? Then what are you going to do? It is not something I want for any single woman. I think financial literacy is incredibly important, but it's overwhelming, and I understand that. So on this path to kind of taking some more of your decision-making power and really learning about this, I want you to think about, do you have an advisor or a spouse who's making all of the financial decisions, and are you aware of what those decisions are? If that's going on, I want you to, this week, it's so damned important, I can't even tell you, to your survival in the world economically, to sit down with that advisor or spouse and say, okay, I really need to become part of this dialogue. I have not done a good job of engaging. I'm turning this over, and that's not fair to you, but it's also not good for me. Have a respectful, quality dialogue that helps you become more engaged with your wealth management and more engaged with your decision-making power. It's good for you, it's good for everyone, and it's good for your survival.